Hello, guys. It's lunchtime once again, and welcome to another episode of Health Revolution. And good lunch. Good afternoon, Ma'am Betty. Kumusta
Oo
po?
nga. Oh, hi Raymond. We see each other again, and it's another hour of exciting news, views about changes in mindset of people about health, di ba?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Mm.
today, we're very fortunate. Nagpaganda nga ako kasi
Yeah, because we have a former
buti
beauty
90s
queen.
yung guest
Yeah.
natin, eh, di ba? Sige.
Mhm.
I think, Raymond, you know her better. So,
Oh yes, yes, ma'am. Without further ado, to talk about her weight loss journey. Okay, from a challenging time to talagang success, pero syempre ongoing pa rin. And she's actually the better half of my mentor sa radio. No, they're both radio persons. Sila yung co-founders ng Edge Radio in the Philippines. Okay, so ito na, a former beauty queen and also the iconic voice behind Dove commercials, at saka yung Cebu Pacific, and so many more voice actress, ayan, multi-talented, very gorgeous, ayan, Joyce Ann Burton Titular, whom I fondly call hanggang ngayon si JD. Hello!
Hi!
ayan.
Hello,
So,
everybody. Super happy to be here.
Yung babaguhin natin. Ayan. Yeah, thank you for no for giving time to us no today.
Sure.
Oh,
Anytime.
lunchtime pa naman.
Mhm.
As we have announced in our post, no. By the way, this is live on YouTube, also on YouTube, simultaneous broadcast sa HTV Philippines YouTube channel, also in 4 or 5 Facebook pages, no. Kaya talagang
Awesome. Nanonood ko nga ngayon eh.
nag-watch party pa nga ako. Oh. Ito.
Ay, talaga? Pupunta
Yeah,
ako sa
ito,
Facebook
Christine
kasi
Garcia
share
and
ko.
yeah, si Brian Villapando, they're watching. And hello sa
Wow,
inyo,
hi,
si
Brian.
Jade. All right, so you're here to talk about, a challenging time in your life, di ba? As
Yes,
based on
yes,
our
yes.
previous, conversation. Pero that challenge turned into a success story. Ayan. And here
Yeah.
kasi, we always want to, di ba, Ma'am Betty? We always want to inspire people, change your mindset, no? Hindi pwede yung, yun lang, hindi mo kaya, I can't do this, I'm stuck. And
eh,
and to make it a lot more, amazing is it all happened during lockdown.
Yeah,
Yun.
it happened during
it's,
lockdown.
it's, alam mo, Raymond, it's also very, well, that our topic is weight loss, di ba? Because we're going
Yes.
to experience that journey with Joyce today. But I
Yeah.
think the way to her weight loss, the way she lost weight, can also be uh, adapted to other things that you want to change in your life. It's like a changing your habit thing, eh, di ba? Tama
Yes.
ba ako, Joyce, di ba? Oo. So, those who are listening, it's not
Yes.
because you just want to weight loss. If you have other purpose that you want to change, other habits that you want to change, I think you better listen to Joyce.
Yeah, that's right.
So Joyce, what did
Thank
you
you
do
so much.
during COVID lockdown?
Oo, ano ba yung problema muna? Parang,
Oo.
yeah,
Ano yung
what made you
problema?
do this? Parang, di ba,
Let's
why
start
did you
with
have
the
to do this?
problem.
Yeah.
Let's
How
start.
did, how
Let's
did it
start
all
with the
start? Yeah.
problem.
All right.
Naka-lose na ako ng 35 pounds. About 10 years ago, I was able to lose 35 pounds. And I followed the 17-day diet by Dr. Mike something. I forget his last name. Pero nahiyang ang kanyang diet sa akin. And alam mo, maraming factors na nagkasabay-sabay. Kasi ako, I don't believe that a diet is the solution to whatever weight problem you have. It's not that simple. A lot of factors have to come into play. You need a good program. You need to have the right mindset, new frame of mind na sawang-sawa ka na sa, you have to be single-minded. You have to have, um, I guess, an accountability group. I don't know. With me, it really worked. Kapag ka I'm accountable to somebody, talagang
Support
I work hard.
support group.
In the case, the first time I lost weight 10 years ago, I lost about 35 pounds. My accountability group was my entire Facebook. Araw-araw nagpo-post ako. Alam mo, Ivan, nagpo-post ako ng aking all my meals,
Oh, yeah, I
breakfast,
remember
morning
that.
merienda, my lunch, my afternoon merienda, and my dinner. I would post that on Facebook. I did that for 3 months straight. So that became that's how my mind works. I need to have an anchor. So that became my anchor. Kailangan mag-post ako ng food. At ako kasi, truthful din. Hindi ako magpo-post na tapos secretly I'm eating bad food. No? Hindi ako ganon. I'm not bragging and saying I'm, a good person. It's just that when I'm on a plan, I really have to stick to the plan. Hindi ako yung
It's easier. I think it's easier when you write it down. Kasi when you write it down, parang feel more compelled, to follow it because it's there. It's right there in
Right.
front of you. It's written. Yeah, it's written in black and white. Unlike if it were just only a thought or an idea, it can be flimsy, it can come and go, right?
Yeah. Well, in the beginning,
yeah.
when I read a diet book, I always take notes. Meron akong mga important information. And usually, food lists yan. Ano yung pagkain na pwede, ano yung hindi. So yan talaga sinusulat ko. But I don't need that list anymore because after like a week or two, alam ko na yan. And then if I need to refer to the list of what's okay and what's not, I'll refer to my list again. But posting my photos on Facebook every day, that was 10 years ago, helped me stick to my diet. And then, nagkaroon ako ng the weight stayed off for 5 years. 5 years. Go. Diba? So that was not bad. Then I discovered I had a large ovarian cyst, which was a blood cyst. And so my doctor gave me 3 avenues how to tackle it. So I chose the injection to shrink the cyst. However, that injection sort of put me in a menopause state for 6 months. And I had no idea this false menopause would do to my weight and to my, I guess, yung stress eating. So, lahat ng nawala kong weight, sa span ng 6 months, most of it came back. And then because bumalik na naman yung mga old habits ko, nadagdagan pa after na-shrink na yung...
Oh my gosh.
Pero yung kabayaran niya, naging overweight ako. And then, I'm reaching that age where my season is changing in my life. And if you are aware of what science is saying today about weight loss, particularly for women, is it's hormonal. Your hormones will affect, the speed of how fast you lose weight. So anyway, bumalik yung weight. But you see, I'm so happy. I'm happily married. I have 2 wonderful children. I have 10 beautiful dogs. I really don't have much to complain about. So that's another thing. When you're happy, what's going to motivate you? Wait, kasi masaya ka na. I have a good job, I have wonderful friends, Raymond being one of them, and now you, Miss Betty, you're a wonderful friend. So, walang motivation mag-lose weight, kundi yung career ko. Kasi I work din as an actress and I
Mm.
work on TV. And
You're always
I really
active,
think it's
working.
better. I look better on screen. And of course, when they tell stories, sometimes they look for a character, mayaman, na slim, di ba? So, ang nangyayari sa akin, napupunta ako dun sa mayaman na medyo mataba, di ba? Doon ako napupunta yung So, okay lang din naman. There's no problem with that because I can be thin, I can be fat. I'm still pretty, and I know that. Thin or thick, maganda pa rin ako. So, ang hirap, no, mag-lose ng weight kung hindi ka motivated.
Yeah.
So, fast forward to COVID. Yeah. The first week, I was very anxious. And I kept on trying to, wait, rewind ulit, sorry.
Okay.
Ulit. So, nag-gain weight ulit ako. Nag-attempt naman ako mag-lose weight. I did try several times to use my old diet, but it was not working anymore because nga, hormones. My old diet wasn't working anymore because I have a different hormonal makeup.
Different thing now.
Things are different, and you just have to accept that when age happens, your body changes. So I felt disheartened. Alam mo kasi yung paulit-ulit ka mag-attempt tapos walang nangyayari, it's disheartening. You keep trying nothing. And I'm also not smart. I'm not smart. Who's this scientist who said if you keep on doing the same thing but you keep getting the same results, that's kind of like dumb.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm paraphrasing what that scientist said. Anyway, E is equal to MC square. Who's that?
Einstein.
Yeah, I think it was Einstein who said that. If you keep on doing the same thing, expecting different results, then that's kind of dumb. So I'm not sure if he said that, but that was basically what I was doing, trying to do the same thing, expecting, different results. Pare-pareho lang naman yung resulta, no weight loss. So there was something wrong. And then COVID happened. And for the first week, anxious ako. Takot ako first week. Actually, nung January pa lang ako dahil binabantayan ko yung balita sa Wuhan. And as early as the third week of January, I was already wearing masks to prevent COVID. January.
Wow, that's how early.
Proactive,
Sana ako na lang, sana ako na lang nasa DOH. Everybody wear masks. January pa lang. So anyway, nagmamask na ako noon. But I was still living my life. I was doing things. I was just being careful with the mask. I even went to the hospital to do my annual, ano ako sa health ko eh. So I did all of my checkups, all of the annual tests that I needed to do. Because I had a feeling that what happened in Wuhan was going to happen in the Philippines, that Metro Manila was going to be locked down. Although, syempre, nagdadasal tayo na hindi. Pero tinitignan ko na yung signs nakikita ko na. And, I was reading all of these signs. So I said, oh, boy, I better get all my my tests done because if this thing hits us, going to the hospital is going to be really hard. Madidelay lahat ng aking mga annual tests. So, pumupunta ako sa ospital, naka-mask talaga, may alcohol, I'm very, very careful. That was in March. The first week of March, last week of April and first week of March, I was going to the hospital doing all my tests. And then sure enough, quarantine happened and it hit me anyway, kahit nung January pa lang, in-anticipate ko na siya. Natamaan pa rin ako ng anxiety first week of the quarantine. Biiyak ako noon. And the first 2 weeks, poverty diet ako. Sabi ko, okay, limitado ang pagkain, kailangan, bawas-bawas na natin yung kinakain natin, no? So lahat kami, parang rationing. For 2 weeks lang yun. After that, when na-feel ko na, okay, it's not that hard. We can still go to the grocery even if we have quarantine. Nag-ano na ako, stress eating naman. So
Oh,
from eating carefully for 2 weeks, I shifted to stress eating and just enjoying, because it's like, okay, well, we're just at home, let's enjoy. And then, you get
Parang there's more
napagod din
family bonding eh.
oh, masarap. And also enjoy, yeah, just enjoying Netflix,
Even meals,
Yeah.
diba?
munching.
Yeah,
Kaya people tend
exactly. Okay.
during COVID times kasi because of the family bonding time.
Tama yan. And then, so, I think it was about a month and a half into the quarantine, a month and a half to 2 months. 2 months into the quarantine. 2 months into the quarantine. Excuse me, that's my dog. I live in a house with 10 dogs, kaya maingay sa amin. So, 2 months
Hala.
okay. So, nasawa na ako sa, it's COVID. It's COVID and I'm at home and dapat naman, I'm making use of this time to improve myself. It's like the time's here. Parang, what a waste.
Eureka moment for a
And then,
change.
nagkaka-mild GERD na ako, yung that little bit of gastroesophageal reflux. Parang lang, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not saying I was diagnosed with GERD, but I was beginning to feel like the little bitter feeling in your throat, ibig sabihin. And then, alam mo yung sa laki ng bilbil mo, hindi ka na makahinga. Pag nakaupo ka ng ganun, talagang yung bilbil is eating into my lung space. I could hardly breathe because it's like, and talaga, I tell you, if I eat too much, I get asthma. The food in my stomach and all my spare tires eating into my lung space. Di ako makahinga.
May ano na siya, may
Panahon ng COVID, kailangan makahinga ka. You need to breathe, right? Because it's yeah. There you go. It could be psychosomatic, because of the mind-body link. So, I was just kind of fed up, and I was sitting on my bed. I was scrolling through Facebook, and there's this thing called metabolic renewal that I've been seeing on Facebook. And I've watched their videos. So I was watching it again. That day, I wanted to try it. I wanted to sign up. It's $37 to sign up. So you need a credit card to but hindi ako nag-sign up nun. No, I don't think I was mentally prepared. But anyway, I was sitting there, and I think I was mentally prepared because COVID was happening. I was frustrated with myself. I was angry at myself. And I knew that kailangan, I have to do something good for myself this COVID. So naman, when I come out of COVID, I have accomplished at least one good thing.
What happened to my connection?
Metabolic renewal video again. So I did the test, found out that I am this hormonal type, ganitong type, ganyan na estrogen, ganyan, and progesterone. Blah, blah, basta meron, and then, so I said, well, this is 37. I'm kuripot, ha? I'm kuripot. I don't spend money fast. I don't. Maybe except for books. You see all the books behind me. Yan, talaga pag libro, parang nawawalan ako ng control. Pero, with clothes and pagkain din, pagkain.
Coffee.
Ako ng control. If it's good food, I'll spend for it. So I was not really, I was thinking, gosh, that's $37. What if this thing doesn't work? But then they had a 30-day guarantee. So I said, okay, 30-day guarantee. If this thing doesn't work, I will get my money back. That's a wonderful thing about America. They have these things. So I signed up. And then, grabe, ang daming pinadala sa akin mga ebook, and there's also an exercise program. And they also sell like shakes and things like that, but they're based in America, so it would be difficult for me to order their stuff. But they have a really good program. So I read everything. I took my notes. I spent 1 week, just preparing myself for this. And then I started on Monday. And then I started posting because they have a Facebook group. They have thousands of women on that Facebook group. And these women, they share their stories. They share their heartbreaks. They share their victories. And it feels so good to be part of a tribe that totally understands. Kasi nung nagpo-post ako dati sa Facebook ko, I get comments from people na, hi, food post na naman. You're too strict on yourself. Comments like that, they don't help you. I mean, a person's got this project. Respect them. So that's why I was very happy to call it in the world. Kasi I could post, some of the women there, they post their sexy photos and naka-underwear lang to show the not for sexy things, but just to show, the progression of weight loss.
Yeah.
Safe. I felt safe there. Not like on my own Facebook. I have a lot of people who don't get it. Why I need to lose weight. They say, oh, you look good na. Alam mo yung mga comments na yan, napaka-hindi helpful. Napaka-hindi helpful. Huwag niyo sabihin, oh, you look good na because I know it. I know I'm beautiful. Fast weight better. When I am lighter, my knees are not my 18-year-old knees anymore. Hindi na niya yung weight ko. Nagkakaroon na nga ako ng swelling of the knees paminsan-minsan. And then even that feeling na hindi ka makatulog, sobrang kang busog. Or you wake up in the middle of the night because you just
because of too much eating. So I think we have to can we take a break for now, and especially while I think Joyce's connection is kind of lagging a bit.
Oo.
Okay.
Siguro kailangan ni Joyce ng gusto tsaka 15 bayota.
Let's take a break. Okay, Joyce, I think you lagged. Nag-lagging connection. We'll be back, guys, so don't go away. We've got more Joyce Burton Titular story, of course. Okay. We'll be back now.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, actually, that's a common problem of all of my previous guests. Pag Marikina based, they've been having some, mga ganyan, mga parang putol-putol. Okay, installment.
Connection siya eh. Connection.
Okay, let's take a break on it.
All right,
let's take a break. Just a quick break. All right.
Anak, anong gusto mong juice? Ang gusto
Si
ko,
Joyce,
veggie
kain pa
juice
ng
kasi
kain.
gusto juice, gusto ng lahat. Ang veggie juice na papasigla ng katawan. Nasa gusto na ang lahat. May gulay na, may prutas pa. Ito na ang sustansya. Vitamin ay kumpleto pa. Ikaw ma, gusto mo? Uminom na ng isang baso ng sustansya. Kumpletong sigla para sa ating pamilya. Gusto Veggie Juice, your yummy veggie drink. No approved therapeutic claims.
Kahit na ang life is always on the go din ang fruit and vegetable drink mo. Para ang health goals, love with gusto.
Ikaw ba ay may problema dahil sa bad bacteria? Mayroong solusyon para sa'yo, huwag mag-alala. Subukan mo na para may good digestion ka. Happy life sa EP12 para laging mas happy ako dyan.
All right, guys, we are back. It's okay. Okay, we have a couple of comments here. Ito si Peter. Oh wow, si Peter Daniel Verinya from Las
Oh, hi,
Vegas.
Peter!
Hello. All right, hello.
Ask away.
And
Sorry, I'm just having a little snack here.
it's okay. Well, it's lunchtime after all, you know. Good morning, HTD from Lay Jimenez. Oh, hello, Ma'am Lay. Okay, she's also
Hi,
from
Lay.
Marikina, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi. Yeah, Lay.
Um, I remember our guesting there. We had the same problem with with the signal. But except for the signal problems, you know, Marikina is doing a great job, especially with
Yeah,
this
I love
COVID.
Marikina.
Yeah, especially
Thank
with the
you to
bike
our
lane
mayor.
and the COVID
Yeah, our
19.
mayor
Yeah,
doing a good job fighting COVID-19.
yeah,
Mababa ang
yes.
mga numbers dito sa Marikina. Maraming salamat kay Mayor Marcy.
Mayor. Yeah, mercy. I'd like also to say hi to Noni
Hi,
Grace.
Noni.
Hi, Noni and Alfred Burgos from Candelaria naman to. And of course, Ron, our
Ron,
boss, Ron, our mentor.
my Ron. My
Hello.
Ron.
Good. Okay, so are we continuing with the story? Oh, nasa pandemic na tayo, di ba? COVID-19, and you finally realize that starving yourself and then turning to
No,
much
I don't
eating.
starve
No,
myself.
before. The first,
I
dami mo
don't
kasi yung
starve
tipid. Ano
myself.
ikaw
I
starve yun?
never. When I was
Okay,
a teenager, yeah. But after
okay.
that, no more na.
Yeah.
You don't
So
have to
during the
starve
pandemic,
yourself to lose weight. That's a
you
big,
just parang
big
ration.
fake news.
Okay.
Mhm.
Parang you just ration. Kasi kaya sa
No!
story mo.
Yung ration, hindi starving yun. I was just
Okay.
controlling and not wasting food
Okay.
because of COVID. Not to lose
Oh.
weight. It's because paano
Not
kami
to lose
makakapunta
weight.
sa grocery?
Oh yeah, that's
Diba?
right.
Eh,
Mhm.
hindi ko naman alam how things would be.
Yeah,
Baka
that's right.
kailangan magpalas
Uncertainty.
bago bumili ng
Yeah.
grocery.
Yeah.
Uncertainty. So I had to say, okay, we better be careful with food. The whole household
Mm-mm.
has to watch it. Because
Yeah.
if we cannot go to the
Maubusan.
grocery
Wow.
to get
Yeah.
food, we will starve. I don't want us
Correct,
to
correct.
starve. So
And
be
even the
careful.
supermarkets, most of them are closed,
Take
no? That time.
take
Oh,
starving out of your mind. That doesn't work.
okay, okay. Sorry, my bad.
It budget
Take
in ni
starving,
Joyce.
take starving out of your mind. It doesn't work.
Okay. Look,
Yeah.
live demo.
Number one rule in weight loss is starving
Okay,
doesn't help.
okay,
And most of
okay.
people, di ba,
Well,
when
no,
you starve
actually,
yourself,
no,
you
actually,
eat more.
Miss
No
Bedley,
no
Miss Bedley
self-deprivation. No?
works. Starvation works if there's no food. You will really lose weight, right?
Okay. Mhm.
There's no food. You can't go to the grocery and buy anything. You have nothing to eat. You're gonna lose weight. So yes, it does work, but only when it's famine.
Okay,
If
Pero
food,
kasi
if food
the
is all
problem is,
available around you, and then you're starving yourself,
so
it's
that's
hard.
done.
but
It's
the
so hard.
problem, di
How
ba,
do you're starving yourself, food is available all around you. Nako,
Uh-huh.
you'll get sick talaga.
Yeah.
but I think the problem with the starving is, let's say, okay, parang na-deprive ka, di ba? And then, sabi mo nga, the only effective way of starvation is when there's no food. So suddenly, when there is food, so nakakaroon ng binge, di ba? So everything you see, I think you will eat. So it's you now are into extremes. So it's either you starve yourself with no food and then suddenly you binge on food. So too much food
Uh-huh.
naman. Kaya it doesn't result in weight
Extreme, yeah.
loss, 'di ba? Mhm. Ayan, that's a
Yeah, well, I'm
personal
not. I'm not a
experience. Yeah.
believer. I'm not a believer in starving. So
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So
yeah.
we're very curious.
So
What
now,
did
Yun,
you do?
I got on the program. I
yeah.
paid the fee to get the basic program, and I joined the Facebook group of Metabolic Renewal. And
Mhm,
I'm competitive, but in a friendly way. So posting my, that's how I compete. So I'm posting, oh, ito yung kinain ko, oh, ito yung ano ko,
Okay.
yung
Uh-huh.
victory ko.
Lakas na no, naglalag talaga.
It's a common problem po sa Marikina yan.
And
That's been the
so,
problem.
yeah,
Ayan.
Yan, you're back.
so I got on the program, and I started getting active on their Facebook group, and the diet's whole food. whole foods, chicken,
Okay.
fish, veggies.
Mhm.
Ah,
And then one very important thing that I learned with this group and this program is you gotta be a detective of your own body. And
Mhm.
I discovered through, alam mo yung tinetest mo yung, parang ginagawa mo experiment yung body mo. I discovered that if I don't have dairy and fruit, so I have the lean meats and the veggies, I have a lot of that. Um, if I don't add fruit and dairy, the weight falls off.
Mm.
But I love fruit and I love dairy. So problem, right? So it's like, God, how do I do this? Because I know if I remove fruit and dairy, this is not gonna succeed. So I was thinking, how do I do this? I said, oh, I know, I'll alternate. So I have strict weeks, no fruit and no dairy, and then I have freedom week. Freedom week, I can have some fruit
Mm.
and some dairy. So I just alternate, and the weight loss continued. So I have been able to lose about, and I only weigh myself once every 2 weeks. Once lang every two
Mhm.
weeks.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
time I weighed ako was 2 Sundays ago, 165 ako nun. Starting from 181, so I lost 16 pounds in about 9 weeks. 9 weeks.
Mhm.
So I am approaching this is my 11th week, so I'll weigh myself on Sunday. Uh, right, this is strict week, so I'm being strict. No fruits except avocado. Avocado is the only fruit that I can have on strict week, and I don't use dairy. So instead, I use my nut milk,
okay.
almond
Okay.
milk.
So good.
Yeah,
Almond. I love
this is
almonds.
actually the cheapest brand na nakita ko, ha?
Oh,
Kasi ang mahal, kaya
oh my.
mahal ng almond milk kaya.
Correct, correct.
So and I have coffee. Coffee is like
Black
uh,
coffee.
one of my
No sugar.
little, no sugar.
Of
I'm not a
course.
sugar fan. I hate sugar. I don't like sugar. Sugar's not a problem.
Fruit
Fruits
and
is
fruit and
fruits
coffee is and
too many
fat.
fruits. Yeah. So I followed the program. I posted, and yun, when I discovered this is what helps my body release and let go of the fat.
Mhm.
And then when I'm on sugar and dairy, nagme-maintain. I don't gain
Mhm.
weight.
Okay.
Okay. So I said, I think I found the trick so that when I reach my goal, which is between 150 and 155, then I can maintain. I can have
Mm.
the regular lean meat, or not even necessarily lean. Sometimes I'll have chicken skin, but the meat and the
Chicken
salads
skin.
and
All right.
veggies. No chicken skin, not the deep fried. No frying. Siyempre bawal yung
Okay.
frying. Puro roast lang yan.
How do you prepare that? Chicken
Ha?
skin. Oh, yeah, with mga
No, like when you make adobo, when
yeah,
you
right. I just remember
may
that.
skin pa rin. Kasi I like to cook with the skin on. And then you remove the skin after cooking.
Oh,
Because if
yeah.
you remove the skin before you cook, mawawala yung lasa.
Well, yeah, no taste
Yeah.
at all.
So,
So,
my
so
compromise is I'll cook it with the skin on. So yun, you have to be a detective. Yun yung isa sa mga talagang lessons sa program na yun na nag-stick sa ulo ko. You be a detective, you pay attention to your body, you find what works for you. So there's a base diet, but you can add, you can take out, you can add, you can take out. You need to observe yourself. And what I really like about these guys is that they don't just focus on weight loss. They focus on inches falling off, on inches, on your inches getting smaller. And
mm,
they also focus on your sleep. Okay, are you able to sleep? Are you getting your 8 hours? How is your hunger? Are you always hungry? Ano yung cravings mo? Palagi ka ba nag-crave? Ang energy levels mo,
okay.
ano ba? Do you have enough energy to last through the day? So they have, every week you have to reassess yourself.
Psychological, no?
There's a checklist, a
Okay.
very long checklist that every Sunday ginagawa ko na, nag-i-improve ba? Yung skin ko, gumaganda ba? Am I able to sleep through the night? All these things, because that's part of health. You can't just say, hey, I'm losing weight, but then you're miserable, as Betty said.
Mm.
So far so good. Ito na nga 11 weeks, and I'm
Yeah, can we
gonna,
show some of the pictures
yes,
from
please.
before to now? Okay, so para So
It's actually a very
see
scientific potato.
the facts are here. Yeah.
Ay, that was ano, New Year's. Actually, December, ano yan eh, December
December.
20,
So,
December
okay.
29 or 30 last year. Inunahan namin yung aming New Year's resolution. We said, okay, let's be ahead of everybody. Before January 1, ano na tayo, balik Alindog. So I live in Marikina. That is the Marikina River banks. There's like an area
Oh,
there.
yes.
People can exercise. So I'm there.
With your dogs, I suppose. You have a, yeah.
Not this time. This time I was there to exercise.
I thought
So
that was a, you know, that
you
was
can see
a,
my butt's a little big. So, and I'm wise. I'm wearing a black shirt. So
yes,
natatago
of
yung mga
course.
butt ko. Yeah. I was 180 there eh. 180, 181 like that.
Wow, 180, man.
But how tall are you?
Tall,
Joyce?
I'm 5'9". So it does not look so bad
It's
on me.
really
Not so
Thank
bad.
God. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad on me.
Mhm.
okay.
So
Next
that's-
photo.
This one was last year in October in Thailand. I teach a public
Oh, with
speaking.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Did you know
teach a
that
public
Rio was,
speaking workshop
was
with
a
my
guest? I mean,
husband.
yeah. With no. Is this with Media Light?
Yeah, that's Media Light in Chiang Rai, Thailand, and I'm doing our posture exercise with our class. And you know, I'm trying to. The dress I'm wearing there is pampapayat, pero kita mo pa rin may ano pa rin. Yun ako eh. I'm strategic. You know, I know what clothes to wear
Yeah,
and what
of course.
pose to make so I look slimmer. But you can
Yeah.
see I'm a little heavy there.
That's a skill, no? That's a skill that you have to learn.
See, look at that. I'm also nakatago lahat ng fats ko. I'm 181 there.
Okay.
Yeah, this was also last year.
Mhm. Next photo. Ito na.
This one minus 10 pounds.
Minus 10
10
pounds na
pounds
to.
compared to the previous 3 pictures. This is minus 10 pounds. You can see there's a contour curve coming out na.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, may contour curve
Still
na
black,
lumalabas.
still in black.
Still in black because that's really one of the wisest colors to use if you don't want to emphasize your weight.
That's right. There's size and weight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next. Oh, these are
That's
your.
the food that I eat. That's Indian food. Yung nasa left is chicken haryali, and then yung nasa right ay okra na niluto Indian style. One of my favorite restaurants is yung New Bombay
It's
New
there in
Bombay.
Marikina, just in Marikina City.
They don't have here. They have it in Makati. They have it in BGC. So every time I nagtitaping ako sa CBN Asia 700 Club, nasa ground floor sila eh. So yan, in
Oh,
order
good. Good for you.
in order
Right
ko
there in the
yan,
building.
lunch ko.
Oh,
So that's an example. Salad. And I don't remember what the other thing is. Pero yan, baon ko yan. Kasi napaka-importante na ang pagkain ko ay gawa sa bahay.
Oh yes, this is in your room, no? In the backstage.
This one is still in this one I think is still in CBN Asia's makeup room. Yeah, hindi ko na makita ko ano yung isang food, pero yung isa salad.
Okay. This one is a
I make my shakes. I make my own shakes. So this is a whey protein. I like to buy yung ginagamit ng mga bodybuilder na whey protein. So I my favorite brand for whey protein is On's Whey, ONS. Yun. So I get the plain whey, and then I get frozen strawberries or frozen blueberries, nut milk, and I use the nut milk like almond milk or cashew milk, some ice cubes, and a few walnuts, and then I blenderize it. And so that was my. Although hindi ako ma-shake, paminsan-minsan lang ako nag-shake. Kasi ayoko, hindi ako mahilig sa shakes and juices. I just drink my water. Oh wow, that's salmon. That's salmon sashimi. Scrambled eggs with garlic and lettuce leaves. I like to eat lettuce leaves na plain lang also. Parang ginagawa ko wrap. Ginagawa ko wrap ng lettuce.
Food is your medicine, then, huh?
Yeah, that's cauliflower, an omelette, and those are my favorite fish dogs. Merong isang Fisher Farms na brand. They make really good fish dogs na walang MSG, walang nitrites. And so they are like my emergency food. So meron ako mga emergency food. Yung madaling lutuin. So yan, fish dogs. Garlic.
Fish dogs. Oh, wow.
This one is 15 pounds na. You can see my arms are so
Okay.
You can see the curves are on the left side na.
The arms, oh.
Looking better na. So yesterday, I don't know what my weight was
Hindi ko
yesterday.
Sorry, baliktad.
That's 10 pounds less.
Okay,
This one.
10 pounds less lang.
10 pounds less.
So this one.
10 pounds less.
Pero you look young here. Okay lang, kita mo. Wow.
Yang, nakamask. Ayan ang 15 pounds less.
Okay. Pero actually, you look younger ngayon eh. In the
Yan ang
screen.
heavy. Heavy ako dito. This one, I'm heavy here. I am, see, look at my dress. Again, it's strategic.
Yeah.
The sides are dark.
Curve, huh?
It's white. Oo. Pero dito, baka 170 plus ako dito, 175. 175 siguro. 10 pounds heavier than I am now.
But
This one was made yesterday.
Yan.
Ito talaga.
This dress is maluwag na sa akin. So, malapit ko na yan i-retire. Pag nag-lose weight pa ako ng 10 pounds, i-retire ko na yan dress na yan. Ibebenta ko na yan sa Facebook.
Pwede. Or,
Oy, that's a nice dress ha. That's a Ralph Lauren dress yan.
oh.
Di ba some people, they buy a dress, one size is smaller, para yan daw yung goal.
Parang,
It doesn't work with me though. It doesn't work with me.
Yung nga lang, sayang, no?
might be
Pag
wasting money, no?
You know, I buy a dress smaller than me, it stays small forever.
Baka hindi ba it gets smaller?
But you know, how much time do we have left? Because I do want to share my tips for people.
Sige, go.
Yeah,
It's
go.
12:47. Yeah.
Bye.
There's really only one thing. Only one thing you guys need to do.
Take control of your. Can we have screen capture?
Take control of your diet.
Diet.
Take
Oh.
control. Okay? Take control because the fast food companies are not there to make you healthy.
Yeah.
Right?
They're there to make money, right? Of course, it's not.
Yeah.
It's reality.
Right?
Yep.
Okay?
And
Your
then,
friends are not, your friends, although they want you to be happy, they're not gonna worry about what you eat.
What you eat, right?
You have to be in charge. You also can't say, "Oh God, help me lose weight. I want to eat tomorrow." Hindi pwede yan. God's in partnership with us. There are a lot of things that God is in partnership with us. Therefore, kung partnership yan, both parties have to have a role. So
Alright.
God's role is to give you inner strength. Your role is to follow.
Yeah.
Follow the rules. Follow the
Yes.
diet, whatever program na pinili mo, whatever program you've chosen, you follow. So that's your role. Here. So how do you take control of your diet?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you see?
Teka.
Sorry.
Teka lang, ha? Okay. Yun.
Ayan. O, bali-baliktad yung number, ha? Sorry, bali-baliktad yung number.
Tune
With God.
God.
But sometimes, your diet problem is actually a spiritual problem. You've got big issues. So make sure you're in tune with God. Make sure your spirit is right. Number 2, sa baba. Yeah, number 2, find a good program. Find a good program.
Number 2, sorry. Yeah.
In the
Find a good program.
Number 2, find a good program. Okay, so I love Metabolic Renewal. They are my choice. You can try them too, but please don't be limited by what I do. You have to find what works for you. So number 2. Number 3, join a tribe.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, go with like-minded people. Facebook is there. There's so many groups on Facebook. Look for a group that has the same goals as you. Number 4. Naku, napaka-importante itong number 4. Break addictions.
Oh, yes.
If you crave for it, you are addicted to it.
Mhm.
Okay? So, yung cravings na yan, ibig sabihin, addiction yan.
Mhm.
You know, if you're addicted to sugar, like if you cannot live without it, you are addicted to sugar. You've
Mm.
got to break it. Ako, I broke my sugar addiction long ago in my 30s. I broke 30s to 40s. 30s. I broke
Good
my
for you,
sugar
huh?
addiction.
Good for you, di
Yeah,
ba?
I don't like sugar. You know, it's I can enjoy it. You know, kapag kami holidays or may mga events. You know, and during there was a period where I was eating Pop Tarts, even if I was already old na. I was eating Pop Tarts. But in general, I don't crave for sugar kasi na break ko na yung addiction. Manage your stress for ladies
Mm.
Managers.
who
So number
stress.
five. Yeah, it's
Eh,
number five.
losing weight need not be stressful.
Yeah, so manage your stress.
Mhm.
Because stress makes you eat more. Lack of sleep makes you stress more. Lack of sleep makes you stress more and eat more. So get your sleep in. And then number 6, be habit
Be
minded.
habit-minded. Yes.
Mhm.
Long-term plan,
Yeah.
short-term goals.
Have a long-term plan with short-term goals. So yung long-term plan ko is for the rest of my life. I just want to live healthy and
Mhm.
enjoy once in a while. Kapag holidays,
Yeah.
have some ice cream, have a slice of cake once in a blue moon. But before
Mhm.
I get to that part, I need short-term goals. So yung aking short-term
Mhm.
goal ngayon is to get down anywhere between 150 and 155.
Mhm.
Sana
Also,
before Christmas. So I can enjoy Christmas, but that's another goal of mine na this Christmas, kailangan maingat na ako. Kasi minsan nasasabotage ko yung sarili ko. Kasi holiday, di ba, holiday,
Yeah,
payat
that's
na
cheap.
ako, I lost so much weight, holiday,
uh,
nag-COVID pa. So
Cheap
let's
meat on.
enjoy. So kailangan i-watch out ko yung sarili ko.
Yes, correct.
Number 7, last
Oh,
one,
meron pala. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me
be a
note.
detective.
Be a detective. Wow, huh? Be a
Last one, be
detective.
a detective. I-detect mo talaga kung ano yung what works for you, what diet
Yeah.
makes you happy,
Mhm.
when is it necessary na magka-discipline ka kasi
Mhm.
you still need discipline. I mean,
Correct.
there,
Importante.
if it's not
Mhm.
worth it, if it's not hard, it's not what's my name? If it's not hard. If it's hard, sorry.
Mhm.
If it's not hard, it's not worth it. My husband just said that.
Yeah.
Hard, it's not worth it, right? If it's easy to get, it's easy to get. The value is cheap.
All
So
right.
weight loss, if it's, some people, siguro a few people madali lang mag-lose weight. Lalaki na nagwo-workout, they lose weight faster. But a lot of women, and there are some men, that exercise alone doesn't, you sweat and sweat and sweat in the gym.
Mhm.
Nothing falls
Yeah.
off because you're not
generally,
watching the diet.
yeah,
So
well,
there's hardship then.
yeah,
Ma,
generally
yeah.
for women as we grow older, it's a difficult, there's
Yeah.
a hormonal issue there. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
then, if you really want to, then you can still lose weight, and then you find at what weight you are happy, diba? You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's also good naman to be chubby like me. I've always been chubby all my life, and I'm happy with with the weight that I have. Although I try to maintain it that I don't add more weight. Kasi nga, as you grow older, baka mamaya maging balyena na ako. I might become a whale. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And of
yeah,
course, when you're
Importante discipline, huh?
yeah, when
Self-discipline.
you reach your menopause years kasi, wala ka ng estrogen masyado to protect your heart.
right.
So people think that cancer is the scariest thing when you reach your middle ages. But for women, it's really heart disease. It creeps up on you. Before you know it, you have heart disease. And that's awful if you have heart disease. And it's because there's no estrogen protecting your, not as
Well, many disease crops up when you are in your menopausal stage. Eh. And
Mhm.
food is a very important factor nga. Kasi nga, holistic kasi approach tayo to health eh. So,
Correct.
like for example, yung craving for sweets, it's, you never know. That's why you crave for sweets. It's probably because you are diabetic
naturally.
already.
It can be
Yeah,
done.
really.
Yeah, it can be that way, diba? Oo. So,
Okay.
So there, that's kind of like
Thank you so
what
much,
journey in a
Karina.
nutshell. Actually, it's
You
still ongoing.
enumerated pa, ha?
It's
Yeah, can we
ongoing.
publish that? Can we
Sorry.
share it also? Can we share your tips? No? Share natin
Yes.
yan. Our takeaway from our episode today. Yeah.
That's it. Take control of your diet. That's it.
mm,
I mean, it's
Self-discipline. It's it sounds so simple, but it's not really that simple. Especially
yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not that simple because fast food companies are there to really get you addicted.
yeah.
They want
Also,
the
your online, so many
the holy
online.
evil. Sorry, the evil trinity in food is a
Yeah.
combination of
Oh, lunch. We're going to miss that.
sugar, dairy, and fats. Pero I think we should ask siguro Joyce kung ano yung, as Joyce said, a good support group is very important.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Diba,
please back.
Joyce?
That
Yeah. Sabi
okay.
ko, what's your trinity of evil in
the
your cut
trinity of
there?
evil is salt,
Salt,
sugar,
sugar,
high fat.
High
You
fat.
put
So,
those three together, it's
Mhm.
addicting. The
yeah.
the brain, the brain, the parts of the brain that light up when you take cocaine are the same parts of the brain that light up when you eat foods that
Oh.
have this three.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
in short, processed food. Processed food has no salt,
You know,
sugar, and fats.
the
Okay.
last time the last time I went to a fast food joint was years and years ago. Years ago. I don't,
But you
I mean,
don't buy online, huh?
even when I'm heavy, I'm heavy. I'm heavy because of home cooked food. I am not heavy because I am in, the only thing siguro na kinakain ko na fast food is pizza. Yun lang siguro. Yun lang. But yung mga fried chicken, yung mga hamburger, I don't even.
Fries, burger fries.
I stopped eating beef and pork when I was 16. Up to now, I don't touch it.
Wow.
So I am used to dieting. I'm used to, so marami na akong habits na na-establish. Like I cut soft drinks out in my 30s because I read a book and, I read a diet book, and that was the one thing I took from that diet book is to stop taking soft drinks. So I don't do soft, even soda. I don't like the taste anymore. So
Discipline in terms of food.
yeah. So from my youth, I've been learning how to just each time I'm on a diet, I take one thing from it, one good thing, and adapt it into my life, so on and so forth. It's really a journey for me.
Joyce is very focused eh. Sabi ko nga eh, yung Joyce did her program, it's the same way that you can treat any kind of addiction in your life, anything that you want to change in your life, diba? So ayun. So it's a life changing. We're very happy to think, diba, na Joyce is here to give us those life changing, and ang maganda is it's personal experience. What's very
Correct.
nice is
Yeah, first
it's
hand.
yeah, sometimes when you can think of the theory, so the theories are there. Actually, every one of us, we know, I think at the back of our mind we know that, okay, these are the things that we should do. But then with when you are already there and you actually want to do it, and then you suddenly come into a quandary and say, oh, where do I start, what do I do next, and then how should I do it? And I remember Joyce was saying that the most important one is joining a tribe, diba? A support group. I think that's the best. Yeah. So can we join your tribe? Can the people join your tribe?
If you're interested in what I'm doing, just check out Metabolic Renewal on Facebook. You can look for them.
Renewal.
Actually, it's for
Shout
women,
out to you.
not for
Shout out
guys.
to you,
Sorry,
girls.
it's not for guys. It's for women because it's hormone based. It's for female hormones. So sorry, guys. Although the founder is a guy, but he's like Ron. He's he's an honorary woman. He understands what women are going through. So his very first patient nung he was trying to begin his this weight loss thing, helping people lose weight. His first patient or guinea pig was his mom.
Okay.
He was able to help her lose weight, and then with her as the guinea pig, he was able to start this program for women in general. And that's why it's a very safe
That's
place
very effective, you know?
para sa mga babae, because it's all women there. You can post whatever you want, and everybody cheers everybody on. I've made a couple of friends there. May mga Pinay. There are a few Pinays that are part of that group. So
Yeah,
yeah.
all girls.
Lots of things. So they have a basic program, and then they have things you can order. Meron silang exclusive club. You don't really have to join the exclusive club, or you don't really have to buy, all of the products. I mean, you're free if you want to. But their basic program is very reasonable, and it works for me. And I really like the way Dr. Jade Teta, the way. And then I love the exercise, some 15-minute workout. I
Uh-huh.
love 15 minutes. Oh my goodness! If you love exercise, you're gonna love um,
So,
Dr. Jade's.
yeah, which
Yes,
means exercise is also an important element in, maintaining wellness and also, of course, your weight.
yes. But since we're only
So you
talking
cannot
about
skip
weight
that, huh?
loss,
You
if
cannot
we're,
skip that.
we're only talking
Yes.
about weight loss, you can actually just lose weight on diet alone. But it's, as you said, if you want to be
Yeah.
holistic, you need to have some form of exercise, but you don't
Okay.
have to be lifting weights. You don't have to be 3 hours in the gym. Gardening,
Mhm.
walking a few thousand
Mhm.
steps a day, walking the dog. These
Yeah.
can help. These can help
Yeah.
help you this way.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
just plain walking, if you're already at that age where running and aerobics and lifting weights is like, that's not your thing. Walking is a beautiful exercise.
Yeah.
So
The
let's not
doctor
think
said.
na pag sinabing exercise, naka-tights tayo, tas we're sweating and we're lifting weights. No, or we're doing the aerobics and the Zumba. Not
Yeah.
necessarily. So those are
My
all
doctor
good,
said. Yeah.
but don't
Walking.
forget, God gave
Mhm.
you two legs.
Yeah,
Use them.
right. Right. Yeah, that's what my doctor said. Eh. You don't have to do anything else because I'm diabetic. Walking is the best exercise for you.
Walking
So
is
I've been
awesome.
doing. Yeah.
Swimming
Okay.
also.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Except now it's not really allowed yet.
Cannot. Although
Oh, that's it.
you're
Yeah.
safe in the swimming pool kasi may chlorine yun. Patay ang mga
I really. Okay, let's take a break muna. Quick one before we wrap up and say goodbye. Thank you guys. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a few seconds.
Ikaw ba ay may problema dahil sa bad bacteria? Mayroong solusyon para sa'yo, huwag mag-alala. Subukan mo na para may good digestion ka. Ha, happy life sa 15 Biota. 15 Biota, para laging mas happy ako tiyan.
Kung puso ang problema, break the bad habits. Move on na para sa healthy heartbeats. A big 5-0. Tara na, let's all be fit. Mega healthy sa omega 963. Para sa heart nutrient deficiency. Sa big 5-0, strong ang heart and body. Sa big 5-0. Nakamove on ka na't kumanda? Sa big 5-0, puso mo ay alagang-alaga.
All right, we are saying goodbye for now. Joyce, thank you so much. Mom Betty, do you have a wrap up question for
Just
baka
that
meron
the
kang gusto?
news is here.
Yeah.
Uy, ano pala today, Ray? Today is the China like 15. Sabi
Chinese
nila yung
lunar. Yeah.
diba?
July 5th.
Eh, yan
Okay.
yung according to legend, it's na lumalabas yung mga spirit. Pero actually, it's more of a month for prayer. Sabi nga nila, it's about filial piety. Eh. You pray for your ancestors, you pray for them kasi nga according to the Buddhist belief, is they get reincarnated, diba? So we help them pass on and have
Mhm.
a better life in their reincarnated life, ganon. But then going back to the diet, dito naman tayo sa mga buhay. You know, I hope our audience have learned a lot of things the way I did from Joyce.
Mhm.
As I said, yun na nga, we know. Actually, at the back of our minds, we know. But then it's different when somebody who has personally experienced it and then write it down in a very
Mhm.
specific way. Naka number one, two, three. May ano pa siya, it has to be in
Whiteboard pa.
that order, that importance, diba? We do it with the 7 steps of Joyce. We hope to see all of our audience next time slimmer and healthier. What is
Healthy,
important is they
yes.
should be healthy. Kasi to become slimmer but you're not healthy is not good, di ba? May sakit ka na nun. Ayun. And you have to be happier. Diba?
Correct.
Just like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
Yeah, you
that's
can see.
that's
Yeah,
yeah, that's
Joy
the
is
aim for
overjoyed,
all of us.
with her success.
Yes, oo. Diba? We enjoy life. That's very important kasi nga it's a holistic approach to health. Even in dieting, kailangan din the mind is happy. The mind is focused on what to achieve. The we have our smiles on our face that we're going to achieve what we want to achieve, di ba?
Mhm.
Oo. Ayan. And
And
then, at the end of the day, we really achieve because we are very focused, just like
correct.
Joyce. Yun.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Joyce,
So
for
thank you so
really
much,
wanting
Joyce.
to share this. I just asked her just one question. Talagang she was really yung so passionate to share this accomplishment. This is an accomplishment, but of course, this is a lifelong journey. So, di ba? Pero you really inspired people, especially people in lockdown, because they say it's so challenging, and even now we're in a prolonged quarantine. So
Hmm.
good for you. And by the way, if you want to promote anything or you want to do shout outs or
Oh yeah,
anything, Joy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Join our Facebook group. It's called Anxiety and Public Speaking. Kasi yung asawa ko, saka ako, we teach public speaking and we help people discover their voice, how to
Mhm.
improve the quality of their voices, and how to overcome stage fright and things like that. So we have a group. It's for people who are already public speakers. It's also for people
Mhm.
who are not yet but want to be, and everybody in between. So just ask to join it. It's called
Mhm.
Anxiety and
Mhm.
Public Speaking. Andun ako araw-araw. I post
Yeah,
things, and
active.
you
Yeah.
can
You
contact me.
even shared. Yeah, you even shared this
Yes,
guesting done. I saw
I
it.
shared this on
Yeah.
that page
All
on
right.
Facebook. So
Thank you.
and then
I
every
think
now and
Uh,
then we have classes. So
yeah.
if you want to join one of our workshops online, you will find out through that page, Anxiety and Public Speaking.
Okay.
a
So
lot of people will need that, Raymond. Kasi nga madaming things I
yeah.
find it very interesting that some people they join the Zoom meetings, but they don't want to be on video. And then some of them they don't want to talk, they just want to be on the sideline. So,
Uh-huh.
even with the new normal, people should learn to be able to, overcome their anxieties. And I think Joyce can help them with that.
Yes,
Diba?
of course, of
Yung,
Yeah,
course.
our classes are a lot of
naman,
fun.
yeah,
Mm,
Always
they've been
fun, and
going around.
we,
Yeah.
we believe that every person that has not really discovered their courage to stand up and speak, that each person is like a seed. You just need to water that seed, put it in nice beautiful earth, put some sunlight on that seed, and it will blossom. And this is every single person. Anybody, if you're afraid of standing up and speaking out, join our class,
Mm.
and we will water you, and we will give you sunshine, and we will help you grow.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very
They're
much,
seasoned
Joyce, for
mentors, no? So tried me and
next
tested and proven. Yes, Monday.
Yeah. Oo. Sige,
Okay.
so it's nice fun with all of you and hope that you have enjoyed the show as much as we did. Thank you very much, Joyce, for joining us, and we hope to
God
see you
bless
all
you
again
all.
next
Bye.
week.
Stay
Yeah.
blessed, everyone. Stay safe. Stay COVID
Mm.
free.
Wash your
Yeah. But
hands.
since I was wear your wear your mask, but most importantly, boost your immune system. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Make the right
But
food,
I think
food choices. Guys, you can
mm,
watch this on replay anytime on our Health Revolution page, my Big Eat page on YouTube also, Edge TV Philippines. Shout out sa mga grupo ni Joyce. All right, thank you. God bless us all.
okay. Bye bye.